Guys, welcome back to another video. So today I will be going over my top 10 favorite roller coasters. So this is one of the requested video ideas that I put in the community page, and since that's the only other one that got picked, I'm gonna do it. So let's get to it. Number 10 is Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando. So it has 4 launches. It has a 100-degree spike. I only did it one time and sat in the very back, and you go pretty high up and you just hang there. It's a really, really fun ride. And then going over to Top Hat, it like rips you over. It has some crazy airtime moments. It's a short ride. If it was longer, it probably would have been higher up. So number 9 is Raptor at Cedar Point. It's a B&M invert coaster. I did it one time. It's really intense. The helix at the end, it's a little uncomfortable how intense it is, because like it actually does feel like it's trying to rip your legs off. So number 8 is Kraken at SeaWorld Orlando. It's a B&M floorless coaster. Its one's really fun. On the Cobra Roll, I always gray out. Well, not always, but it's pretty easy for me too. It's really fun. I like it when you go through the dive loop, and Mako's just going right up the lift hill. It's really cool. And the same way you're on Mako and you watch it go down the dive loop, it's pretty cool to watch. Number 7 is Gatekeeper at Cedar Point. This is a B&M wing coaster. I did it four times. I think 4 times. I did it a lot. It's really fun ride. It's really smooth. The keyholes that go over the main entrance are really good head choppers. You really feel like you're getting close, and they're huge. It's in my opinion, I actually think I liked the right side a lot more than the left side, because instead of being flipped over, you get like tucked under, and I think it feels cooler than the left side. So number 6 is Hulk at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Now this is a really intense ride. I've done it a lot, and every single time I gray out on the Cobra Roll, almost black out sometimes. The launch always like catches me every now and then, because there's no real countdown, so it just happens. It goes straight into a 0G roll, which is really whippy. Like I always get thrown to the side of the seat. And the back half is meanders a little bit, so if it had like more to it, I think it would have put it a little bit higher. But it's also very smooth. So yeah. Number 5 is Mako at SeaWorld Orlando. I did it like maybe 10 times the first time I went. It's just such a good ride. It's a B&M hyper coaster. Oh, I forgot to mention, Hulk is a B&M sit down launch. So yeah, Mako's B&M hyper, 200 feet tall. The drop is just awesome. Like, it's steep, and the clamshell restraints make you feel like nothing's holding you in. And then the 5-second floater airtime hill and then the speed hill are hands down the best part of the ride. Number 4 is Valravn at Cedar Point. It's a B&M dive coaster. It goes upside down 3 times. A lot of people say that the dive machines are one-trick ponies, which I see everyone dives in them, Immelman, blah blah, but they're really really fun. The drop is huge. Just being like held over right before you drop, it's really really cool. Looking down, it just looks like something out of like a clickbait video or dream or something. It's so cool. Number 3 is Millennium Force at Cedar Point. It's Intamin Giga Coaster, 300 feet tall. The drop and the speed is just so cool. People say it's Millennium Forceless, but I do not agree. It definitely has some forces to it. The airtime I don't exactly feel, but just like so, I don't know the word for it, but it just ties in so perfectly. Like every turn feels like it's supposed to be there. And then when you're waiting in line in the station, when it goes over that speed hill, you can just hear it roar past you. It's really cool place to watch the train go by. Number 2 is Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure. It's awesome. Like, best roller coaster in Florida. And I haven't gone to Busch Gardens Tampa yet, so that might change if when I go on Iron Gwazi, but it is just themed so well, so smooth, smoother than what it was before, so that's nice. The launches are just awesome. That top hat, you like get thrown over it, and then zero-G stall over the path is great to watch when you're not on the ride and when you're on the ride, because you have to like look up to look down, and you get to see people just walking right underneath you. And then the Mosasaurus roll over the water is the best element on any roller coaster. It's so good. And then number 1 is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. Oh, sorry, Velocicoaster is a Intamin. What is? I forgot, but it's Intamin. Comments probably won't be on, so I'll put a link to my Discord so you can tell me there, because that's the only way you can comment on these videos without it being a short. So yeah, number 1 is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. It's an RMC Hyper Hybrid. It's like God said, hey, I'm gonna send a roller coaster down, and this is what we got. It's literally perfect. The drop is like crazy, and since the lap bar went all the way down and I still had room, I am like levitating in my seat. It's like awesome. And then the speed hill, and then the top hat, which is really good, and then the outer bank, and then just everything. It throws you around, and then the very end with the speed bunny hills. It's so aggressive, yet it's so good. And I really want to go back and ride it again. So yeah, that is my top 10. Like I said, link to my Discord will be in the description. I hope we can get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And if we do, I don't know what I'm gonna plan for it, but I'll do something big. So yeah, thank you for making it this far, and like I say, keep riding. Bye.